Let's talk a little about how we sanitize our trays and stuff, though. So, what we did was, so these trays were in rough shape. Like they had been sitting, they had some mold growing on them. Like they were pretty bad. So, and they had like a lot of them still had like they were like leftover trays from like the very end of the season when we're trying to squeeze in more stuff. Some stuff didn't germinate, so there's still like the old seed starting stuff that was in there that had been sitting in the garage for like 6 months untouched, right? So that's kind of our was our starting point. So we started just by getting everything out. I just dumped all the soil into a big, giant trash can that I kind of collect all this old soil into. Um, when I say soil, this is seed starting mix. There's no compost or any life in the soil. So let me clarify. This is literally just like I think of this differently than my soil that's going out in the garden. This is just seed starting mix. I don't want there to be life or compost in it because that's going to introduce issues indoors with pests and with mold and all sorts of other things that can go wrong. So the only kind of life that I have in the soil is the worm castings. I just want to explain that briefly. So we dumped all that out, and then at that point we had trays that still kind of had dirt on it and stuff. So then we took all of that out and power washed it. Just put it out on our driveway and spent like an hour going through and just power washing them till all the residue and everything was off. And then we utilized our bathtub, which really made this a lot easier. We put all of the trays in the bathtub and filled it with some bleach and hot water and let it sit for like 10 to 20 minutes. And then utilized our shower and then moved them into the shower, like sprayed them all off in the shower. We found that's just the easiest way to do this for us, at least on the scale that we're working with. If you're only dealing with a couple trays, like just use your sink, you'll be fine. It would take us forever to do the sink, and then we're getting like our kitchen all dirty from all this. So for us on this,
Pretty much we've always used our bathtub and shower. Like that's what we've always done since we started because it's just easier.
yeah,
There's a lot more space to work with when you're washing big things like this, and it just makes it easier.
yep,
Oh, looks like we're not the only one here.
there we go. Yep, that's like the ultimate hack. And if you have like a sprayer in your shower, that really helps too.